Now, the other side of the coin is that the imperatives to the United States are lower than they were in previous enterprises when it confronted peer competitors. And that's because in the past, when the United States has set out to defeat, for example, Wilhelmine Germany in 1917, or the Nazis and the Japanese in 1941, or the Soviets in 1948 and onwards, they confronted in each of those episodes powers which had a real prospect of dominating the whole of the Eurasian landmass. And any country that dominates the whole of the Eurasian landmass is easily going to be strong enough to threaten the United States at home in the Western Hemisphere. That provided a very deep foundational reason why the United States should be prepared to bear the burdens and pay the costs of confronting those very powerful states. But I think it's hard to argue that China has a prospect of doing that, because although I am pretty bullish about China, I think the chances of China having a kind of preponderance that would allow it to dominate the other countries in Eurasia are very low. Therefore, the chance of it being able to dominate Eurasia and threaten the United States at home in the Western Hemisphere are very low. And therefore, the chance of the United States having the will, the motive, the purpose to pay those higher costs and risks in order to confront China in East Asia, to prevent China becoming the primary power in East Asia, is pretty low. Because I just don't see why the United States should commit itself to those costs and risks. And moreover, there's no real sign that they are.